EDC light up Imole dé lètò ọlọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ tí yóò máa wá sójú móhùnmáwòrán yín ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Wednesday ní déédéé aago 2 sáago 2 àbọ̀sán lórí Osbc TV Star Times channel 113 àti free to hear channel 502 níbi tí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ tó ń pèsè iná ọba yóò ti máa bá àwọn oníbàárà wọn jíròrò fikùnlukù lórí ọ̀rọ̀ iná ọba tẹ́sí tún lè pè wọlé béèrè ìbéèrè tó bá rú yín lójú. IBEDC light up Imole dé, a 30-minute program every Wednesday from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. on OSBC television channel 113 Star Times and 502 Free TV. It is the avenue for IBEDC customers to ask questions on electricity matters in your area. You can also participate by phoning on the program to ask questions on the program. IBEDC light up Imole Day, powered by IBEDC.
Dear esteemed customer, kindly note that erecting structures, trading and engaging in any activity within the right-of-way of electricity power lines is dangerous and illegal. The power line is disastrous to the health and well-being of humans, animals and parked vehicles due to the electromagnetic field generated from the flow of electricity on the line. The resultant damage includes fire outbreak, electric shock, or even outright electrocution in the event of a wire snap. We therefore appeal to our customers to desist from this dangerous and wrong act by staying a minimum of 5 meters away from the closest power line. We want our customers to be safe and alive. Keep safe. Observe right of way. Remember, only the living can enjoy electricity. Safety first, safety always. This public service announcement is brought to you by Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, IBEDC, distributing power, changing lives.
Yes, Light Up, sponsored by IBEDC, is another beautiful time on your darling program. Light Up on OSBC 113 on Start Time, 502 on Free to Air TV. You have a cause to join us on all other social media, on our WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, most especially on YouTube. Just connect OSBC and you continue to watch our programs, most especially this one that has to do with our safety and our society at large. Yes, IBEDC, 2 p.m. every Wednesday, and we are all live and direct. Our guests are already in the house, and what are we talking about this week? Something very special that we need to know. Most of us, because IBEDC sometimes, not even sometimes, always. Already wanted to plan, wanted to gain, wanted to. That is the explanation we are given this afternoon. We are going to enlighten people why we caught or we do a kind of power outage when there is a kind of disaster or something dangerous about to happen. Yes. In the house this afternoon, I have Ekike Lomowe, Senior Communication Officer, Osun Region. So also Engineer Oduwada Milare Akinyemi, Regional Safety Supervisor. Good afternoon, Engineer.
Good afternoon, madam.
Madam Kiki, how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you.
God bless you people. Deji is here with me and he will tell you everything in Yoruba. Deji, how are you too?
Olúwaṣeun iná wà àrínàrí ọ̀dà wa kedere lónìí lórí ètò ìmọ́lẹ̀dé mo kí yín káàbọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí wọ́n sọ àwọn nǹkan kan wà tí àwọn oníṣẹ́ mọ̀nàmọ́ná àwọn ibi tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe fún wa ṣùgbọ́n lọ́dọ̀ tiwa ìkàlà sí ìyẹn tí iná bá lọ àwọn olóríire àwọn tó ti ìpẹ́rẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ ṣé ìpè ló yẹ wọ́n àbádúrà
yes
ìyẹn lórí ètò ilẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé àdúrà ló yẹ wọ́n lásìkò tí iná bá lọ fún àǹfààní ara wa àwọn tẹ́sí wà lórí ètò ọkùnrin kan ti ẹ̀wọ̀ olúwadáre èyí tó mú lọ́wọ́ ààbò ẹ̀mí yìnyẹn ọ̀gán ló ṣe kókó jù.
If you have any question and you want to call in, our number still remain the same line 08168514424. Yes, Adebise Mashi Agbaole Engineer Damilare. When we say you power outage and the safety of the customers out there and the populace, how can power outage be a safety measure to the customers and the populace at large? Well, there is a power outage, you cut lights or you took off the lights sometimes and you say you are trying to save our life.
Okay.
What is the relationship between the two?
Yeah, it has very serious safety implication. I would like to start from what is happening recently now. Currently now some communities are expressing power outage in Osun State now.
You mean they are in total darkness?
Total darkness, yeah. Community like Kajola, Osunjola area, Mesile and the environment.
What is the problem about?
Yeah, we disconnected for safety reasons. Safety reasons in the sense that we observe that the overhead lines, the high tension lines that pass through these villages already sagged beyond normal. There's a requirement height that those cables should also maintain in order to protect adequate safety for the people around the vicinity. Okay, so we observe that this one have gone down. These are the material that have been, the poles and the wire that have been stored for ages, and over time aging has come into play and those things are coming down. For us to ensure that at least there is safety for everyone around the place, we have to disconnect them, at least for that access. We are taking a serious step to ensure that at least adequate measure is put to play to reposition the poles and the lines, and we now restore back to that environment. And that alone will also help them to enjoy consistent power supply in that area too. If you don't do it, it can affect lives. Especially the life of people that are living in that access. It will affect them, and we don't want the death of any of our customers, and that we need to take the safety measure to do that. And going away from that, when we talk about power outage is not only coming from high VDC. I need to let customers understand this.
Okay,
yes, because we are not independent.
Okay.
We buy this energy from transmission company TCN, meaning that it is whatever TCN pushes to us that we can distribute to the customers. So if TCN is having issue with their electrical accessories, like say they have fault, they also have electrical fault as well too. So if TCN has fault, they will also have to open their feeders. Okay, that means once they open it, we will not get supply at our own ends too.
Okay, it's not directly. That one is not directly from you.
It's not directly from us. And at the same time, they also have what we call planned outages. That means probably they want to carry out a kind of preventive maintenance on their machines.
Okay.
They will definitely plan how to put that power out so that they can work safely on their machines. While they are carrying out this maintenance, we will not get supply at our stations and we will not be able to distribute. And I did this as we also have preventive maintenance we conduct as well, and we can also have faults on our lines. Anytime those things happen, we can have power at our hand to also make sure that we take an outage on those lines to ensure that at least we do what we're supposed to do before restoration. All of this one is done for safety of our staffs, for the enjoyment of the consumers and our customers.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Because
he has taken the two questions.
ẹni tó sọ òyìnbó nílé àná wọn ló ní òtún ilẹ̀ ẹ̀tún tẹ̀ sọ yìí ẹni wọ́n ní iná ní mú lọ ló ń gbà ran àwọn oníbàárà lọ́wọ́ tí yóò fi ní di pé láàmú ṣépèlé ni àti pé àwọn àdúgbò wo ló dàbí pé kinní yìí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí.
ẹ ṣe olóòtú gẹ́gẹ́ bí tí màá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wípé màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ látàrí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí àwọn àdúgbò kọ̀ọ̀kan báyìí ti ń la àìrínà yìí kọjá tó jẹ́ pé a ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ilé náà àwọn àdúgbò bíi Ọ̀ṣunjẹ̀là Kájọlà èrìà Ìmẹ̀sílé àti gbogbo àwọn àdúgbò tó yí wọn káàkiri yẹn wọ́n wà ní inú òkùnkùn báyìí àwa la mọ̀ ní pé àpá iná yẹn ní agbègbè yẹn
ẹ pàkúra yín
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí ààbò ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá torí wáyà tó ń gbéná kọjá yìí ó ti ní gbèdéke ibi tó yẹ kó ga dé tó máa jẹ́ kí ààbò lè wà fún àwọn tó máa ń lo iná ní agbègbè yìí a rí i pé wáyà yìí ti wá sílẹ̀ kí ló dẹ̀ fà á ni wípé ó ti pẹ́ tó ti ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí ọjọ́ tí ń gorí ọjọ́ àwọn wáyà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wá sílẹ̀ kọjá tó ti yẹ lọ tá a bá dẹ̀ mójútó bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè di pé àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní barakásá ìjàmbá iná ní agbègbè yìí la fi tú iná yẹn lẹ̀ a sì ti fi tó àwọn ọ̀gá wa létí gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ kó gbé ní ìsìn ni wọ́n ti gbé láti di pé wọ́n ṣe nítorí ẹ̀kọ́ ṣe síná yẹn láti lè rí pé wọ́n dáná padà sí agbègbè yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí àfikún ẹ bá sọ pé power outage pé kò síná oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà ló lè gbà wá mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé à ń ṣe àwọn àdìgbò kọ́nà ládàá ní kínní a ní àwọn tá à ń gba iná lọ́dọ̀ wọn tá à ń pè ní transmission company àwọn náà máa ń taná fún wa àwọn náà lè paná lọ́dọ̀ wọn kò sí gbogbo àti iná bá ti lọ ní IBC ti paná àbẹ́ ìṣépè fún wa rárá kò tẹ̀.
àdúrà wọn ń ṣe.
torí nígbà tí àwọn tó fún wa ń ná tí wọ́n bá rí pé wàhálà wà lórí machine tó fi pọn tó fi pinná káàkiri àwọn náà á pa iná yẹn lọ́dọ̀ wọn wọ́n á ṣe àtúnṣe tó yẹ kán ṣe kán tó tán yẹn padà àwọn kan ní pé àwọn kan ní pé àbójútó kó má bàa bàjẹ́ tá a fún ní preventive maintenance tó bá fẹ́ ṣe eléyìí náà wọ́n á pọ̀ mọ́ pa iná yẹn bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa sọ fún wa pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa
àwọn ó pa kó má bàa para ẹ̀
àwọn pa kó má bàa para ẹ̀ láti ṣe gbogbo àwọn àtúnṣe tó yẹ kán ṣe tó bá ṣe tán wọ́n á tún wá padà tán padà káwa tó lè tọ́nà fún aráàlú ọ̀dọ̀ wa gbọ́ fúnra wa náà pàápàá táwa náà bá ní òkùdìkudẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ìjàmbá kọlu wáyà wa tí ìkọ̀kọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ a ní láti rí pé agbègbèsè láti lọ́wọ́ ọkọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ká ṣe àtúnṣe ká tó lè tọ́nà fún aráàlú àwọn náà máa ń ṣe kó má bàa bàjẹ́ náà preventive maintenance tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe dandan ní ká pa iná yìí torí àfàyè gbà kí ẹnikẹ́ni lọ sórí line kó lọ ṣe iṣẹ́ láì ṣe pé àti rí pé wọ́n ti pa iná lórí line fún ààbò àwa òṣìṣẹ́ àti ààbò aráàlú wò la máa fi ṣe ní lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà àti pé tá a bá ṣe báyìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ń sọ pé iná wọ́n bu wá ní ìṣẹ́jú kan ó ti lọ ìṣẹ́jú kan ó ti lọ ara nǹkan tó máa ń fà nílé tá bá ti dá ti rú eléyìí a ní láti pa iná yẹn ká wò pé kí ló ń fà tí iná yẹn tó fi dúró tá bá ṣùgbọ́n àwọn àṣìṣe tẹ́ tán a máa dáná yẹn padà báyìí la wá rí i pé iná wa dúró bóyá kò ṣe dúró so oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn wá wà lábẹ́ aṣọ tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ò lè rí ìgboro ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn pé kí iná ṣàtọ̀ kó tàn ní ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iṣẹ́ ló ti lọ ó tún lè pé iná lè tàn.
iná ò lọ fún ààbò ẹ̀mí àwọn èèyàn.
Okay, for the security and safety of life and property, that's why there is a power outage sometimes.
Yes.
And the people want to believe only when it is raining. That is when you people should take off lights. And not only that, as you have explained.
Actually,
like what happened where you are talking about now.
Yes.
That one is not even from any rain or lightning.
No, it's not from rain or lightning.
That one is a power
cable.
What do you call it?
There is a kind of the cable are sand. It's not sand beyond.
Okay.
So we don't want that one to cause problem for people. And the correct notion, we don't take off. We don't take us our supply because of rain and because of lightning and all of that. We don't have power.
What happens when the wind is too much at times?
Yes. What happens is this: whether there is rain or not, our supply is on. What happens is this. Let me explain.
Okay.
When the wind blows and the rain is falling, because of the wind, these cables sometimes they are very close. There could be a kind of falling trees on those lines.
Okay.
Or when wind blows to some extent, it can actually bridge those lines together.
Yes.
When that will happen, the feeder goes through because there is kind of protection of those feeders to treat those feeders. Anytime such a kind of disturbances come up. When those will happen, people say, never are taking it because of rain. No, it's not because of rain. The feeder trip based on the fault that the line received is communicated to the feeder.
Thank you very much.
iná lè lọ fúnra ẹ̀ láì ṣe pé ilẹ̀ pa kí ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Yes.
tí òjò bá rọ̀
tí tí ó dùn bá
àwọn
wọ̀
àsìkò yà máa gbádùn rẹ táwọn tẹlifíṣàn ẹ kàn paná ńgbà náà ni sẹ́yìn lẹ pa àbí.
ayé ògbà wọn láti paná torí pé òjò rọ̀ àmọ́ paná torí pé òjò rọ̀ rárá nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé tójò bá rọ̀ ẹ rí i pé nígbà míì tóbi ẹ bá rọ̀ tó bá fi atẹ́gùn ẹ rí i pé lẹ́yìn òní lọ tẹ bá ṣàkíyèsí dáadáa ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí òjò bá rọ̀ tó bá fi fi atẹ́gùn yẹn lágbára ó ṣeé ṣe kí igi wó lu láì yẹn tàbí kátẹ́gùn yẹn kí wáyà yẹn kéde kí ni ó lọ́mọ́ra wọn tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ a ní àwọn ètò tá a ti fi sára àwọn machine tá a fi tanná yìí tí kò lè jẹ́ kó pa àwọn machine lára tí wàá jà báyìí bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí àwọn machine àwa gbé wàhálà yẹn àwa pa.
Engineer Damilare, there is no problem again. Deji, I'm secured.
ẹ ti rí pé kò ń ṣèpè ló yẹ wá báyìí.
Yes, even I'm secured a job now. With the explanation he has given now, they are calling me to the company. IBEDC. Yes, let's do it this way. Kikelomo, what actions have you people taken as a company, and also are you going to restore light back to those area? Have you engaged them in one-on-one talk?
Yes, we've been able to, through our officers, we've been able to engage especially the community leaders and the youth leaders in that area, the customers there, to let them know what is actually happening, why the outage needs to take place. And because of the nature of those areas, the agrarian areas, where majorly they are farmers. They have dealings with going to the farms and all of that. So we have herdsmen there that they go there to, rear their cattle and all of that. So in the process, it's important for us to prevent any form of accident or incident. So that is why we need to put out the disconnect that area, so to speak. And with that in mind, we've already taken a step, like my colleague said, we've sent mails to the head office, and what we're expecting right now is the feedback on how to commence on the rehabilitation, relocation of those lines on where it's supposed to be, and it will actually help those people residing in that area, especially on their supply. They will be able to enjoy their supply, because the location of those lines are actually critical with the way it is. Some are in the swampy areas. That when there are faults, it's prolonged unnecessarily because of the areas that the poles and the lines are actually located. So it will take us the fact of getting somebody that can swim, an expert and all of that, so that we can actually clear the faults, and with the vegetations around there too. So it will reduce the level of faults that they experience there by the time the corrections are being done. So that's why we are appealing to our customers, and part of the engagement is going on there as well, like what we are doing now to inform them, explain to them better on what is going on, and from time to time we'll keep on updating them on what level or steps we've taken, so that there won't be any kind of restiveness or misinformation or breach of communication.
Thank God you have done this. What has been their response to this?
Yes, like they are very understanding.
Oh, better.
They're very understanding of that. So they know the implication of what is on ground. So they've been understanding on this issue.
Okay. I don't know, maybe it's part of your work to sensitize people now that we are into rainy season.
Yeah. Both ways. Okay. It's rainy season.
Yes.
And normally we know it's always clumsy.
Like seriously.
And it's always threatening and all of that. It's frightening though, especially when there is windstorm and the rain is stormy. It tends to be fearful. People are scared of maybe demolition of their properties, flood and all of that. Even accidents when it comes to electricity, because when we experience lightning and all of that, some appliances or houses that are not well earthed.
Yes.
When there's no earthing in the house, it can actually have there's some things we call lightning arrestor and all of that. If those things are not in place, it might lead to some kind of accident or incident in our domain. So I want to appeal to our customers. This is rainy season. please when it's raining, when it's stormy, avoid staying under the line, avoid staying around any electrical infrastructure. Avoid using your wet hands to touch anything that has to do with electricity, so that we don't record any accidents. So we want to appeal to our customers, try as much as possible, don't use your gadgets when it's raining and all of that. So let us be well, and if you know your house is not well earthed, this is the time for you to ensure that you do the earthing of your house. That is very very important, enough to protect the house and the lives.
ọjọ́ tí ń lọ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà àwọn èèyàn máa ń wò pé àwọn olóríire tó ti mú náà lọ, kí ni ẹ máa ń ṣe láì jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé fún àǹfààní ara wọn ni, àti pé ìgbésẹ̀ wo lẹ máa ń gbé tí iná fi tètè padà tí ò ní di pé ẹ ti wá jáwé èèyàn tàn mọ́ kó tó di pé iná padà dé.
tí iná bá ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó wà ní ìpele oríṣiríṣi
gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ti sọ fún wa.
Àti pé tí ó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé láti ọ̀dọ̀ wa ni pé bóyá nǹkan táwa lè ṣàtúnṣe, a ní nǹkan táwọn èèyàn wa máa ń ṣe tó ń jẹ́ tracing. Wọ́n á lọ wo kí ló fà á tí ó jẹ́ pé iná ìfi lọ, wọ́n á wá díẹ̀ lọ, wọ́n á máa wo láì yẹn láti ibì kan síbì kan láti lè rí ibi tí wọ́n bá ti rí pé àkùdé yẹn dé bá wọn á túnṣe. Wọ́n á gbìyànjú láti tan iná yẹn wò láti lè wò pé ṣé ó lè dúró. Tó bá ti tàn tó bá ìgbà míì ẹlòmíràn ní iná yẹn kàn flash ó lọ ó padà ní. Ìyẹn ni wípé iná yẹn ò lè dúró nítorí àkùdé kan ṣì tún wà níbì kan tí wọn ò tí ì rí, tí a nílé àti ṣàtúnṣe lé lórí. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó máa ń fà á. Nǹkan míì tó tún lè fà á ni pé bóyá ibi tí kinní yẹn ṣe sí wọn ò tètè rí. Ẹlòmíì lè yàn òjò tó rọ̀ kò fàtẹ́gùn o, kò wógi o, ẹ lè má rí lágbègbè yín wípé kò ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi tó yẹ pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ níbòmíì tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ó kan fídà tìyín náà. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́yẹn náà tábàdẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ darí pé ó ti ń ju bóyá ọjọ́ kan sí ọjọ́ méjì táà náà ti mọ̀ pàápàá jùlọ lórí fídà, àá tètè fi ṣe àwọn ètò láti lè fi tó àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn létí. irú eléyìí tá a ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa ìbùkún 33 kV fìdá la máa ń pè, part of it ni ó wà affected, bí àwọn tó wà ń Kájọlá, Ọ̀ṣúnjẹ̀là, Aláfọ̀n, Òkèbodè, Prince, Ìlàjẹ̀ṣà, Àbáàgọ́, Ìbálá, Ìbòkun, Ìtìyà, Ọ̀tán, Ìmẹ̀sí, Ìkàndá, Dídìgbì, Ìkìnwá, Ìdókò, Ẹ̀sùn, Ìlọ́wà.
gbogbo àwọn èèyàn báyìí ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí wọn. Kí ni ìmọ̀ràn fáwọn èèyàn àsìkò òjò láwà?
Ìmọ̀ràn mi fún àwọn èèyàn ní àsìkò òjò ni pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tí ẹ bá rí pé wáyà já sílẹ̀, ẹ má sùn mọ́, ẹ pè wá, ẹ má fọwọ́ kan, ẹ má ní ẹ fẹ́ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ torí iná sì lè wà lórí ẹ̀. Tí wáyà bá já síbi tí iná wà, ó lè ibi tí omi wà, omi ẹ lè gbé rìn. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa ti ẹsẹ̀ bọ omi àgbàrá. Tí a bá dẹ̀ ń wa mọ́tò tẹ bá rágbàrá, ẹ má sọ pé kẹ fojú tí kẹrí mo lè wa mọ́tò kọjá ń bẹ̀. Tí ojú wa ò bá tó tí a bá rí, ẹ má jẹ́ ká wa mọ́tò kọjá ń bẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú kí a wá ibi tí ó bá jẹ́ pé ó lè pamọ́ fún wa.
Ìṣẹ́jú kan ìyá Mákọ́sì, ìṣẹ́jú kan àwọn ibo lẹ bọ́rọ̀ dé lórí àwọn TCN fẹ́ já wa kúrò ìròyìn ayọ̀ wo lẹ mú wá fún wa, kí lẹ ní fáwọn èèyàn.
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ fáwọn èèyàn ni pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú ká sanwó iná wa. Ìyẹn nìkan náà ló lè kó wa yọ, nítorí kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe ìpadà lórí pé wọ́n fẹ́ já iná yìí. Oṣù yìí ti ń lọ, ó ti fẹ́ parí. Bíìlì tí a ti jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ 80% of your outstanding ní kẹsàn-án, current charge yín 100%. Ẹ tó bá dẹ̀ ní ìpèníjà lórí bíìlì ẹ lọ sí customer care office wa àbí kẹ lọ sí ọ́fíìsì wa tó bá lágbègbè yìí kẹjẹ ká sọ kò yanjú.
Okay, engineer, any additions on that CCN disconnection of
Yes, I just want to appeal to us. A month is almost getting to an end now, and the only way to save this and to salvage this is to pay your electricity bill, your outstanding and current charges. Try as much as possible to pay off, and that's the only solution. So please, I just appeal to our customers, our staff are out there. Please and please just prepare this money. Prepare it at least for now to save this problem.
Thank you very much, Engineer Oluwa Dari Akeyemi. Thank you. I think we still need to hammer this and lay emphasis on it as we come on the program now that we are in rainy season and
July.
any other havoc that can be caused during this season. We need to update our people. And so, dear viewers, this is a convenient spot for us to draw the curtains on the telecast of this afternoon episode of Light Up, sponsored by IBEDC. Yes, that number still remains the same, 08168514424. Yes, special thanks to Kike Lomowe, Senior Communication Officer of Shoningen, for coming on the program this week. Next week also, we come your way. Deji.
Bí a ṣe ń lọ, ẹ dákun ẹ máa pè sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ wò lójúmọ́ máwòrán, ẹ lè ṣe àtẹ̀ránṣẹ́ títí ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ. Tó ẹ dákun ẹ já mójútó ra wa. Iná ọba àǹfààní ara wa ni o.
Esteemed customer, kindly note that erecting structures, trading and engaging in any activity within the right-of-way of electricity power lines is dangerous and illegal. The power line is disastrous to the health and well-being of humans, animals and parked vehicles due to the electromagnetic field generated from the flow of electricity on the line. The resultant damage includes fire outbreak, electric shock, or even outright electrocution in the event of a wire snap. We therefore appeal to our customers to desist from this dangerous and wrong act by staying a minimum of 5 meters away from the closest power line. We want our customers to be safe and alive. Keep safe. Observe right of way. Remember, only the living can enjoy electricity. Safety first, safety always. This public service announcement is brought to you by Ibadan Electricity Distribution.